Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Matt from the Matt Night Show. Now, recently, as everybody knows, Maduro was captured by the United States government. He was recently brought back here to the United States. So let's run a clip of him coming in what I believe is New York City, if I'm not mistaken. Let's run the clip.
Out of that helicopter, we're going to see his wife probably depart right after that. Just remarkable to see this. It was just the early morning hours of Saturday that this man and his wife were running a country of more than 30 million people. And then that dramatic and violent U.S. military operation taking place that has now captured them and now making their way with their hands bound in those.
Crazy, right? But in addition to that, United Nations met and a lot of world leaders were talking a lot of crap, right? So let's start with Russia. What did Russia have to say about this? Let's run the clip.
Respect for international law and non-intervention in domestic affairs of other states, as well as a reliance upon diplomacy and seeking of compromise, became key principles in the work of the new U.S. administration. The assault against the leader of Venezuela, compounded by the deaths of dozens of Venezuelan and Cuban citizens, in the eyes of many, has become a.
So even Russia's talking crap, right? They just invaded Ukraine. They're talking crap, right? What does China have to say about this? Let's run the clip.
Venezuela forcibly seized Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife and took them out of the country. It claimed that it will run Venezuela and even didn't rule out launching a second round of military operations on an even larger scale. China is deeply shocked by and strongly condemns the unilateral, illegal, and bullying acts of the U.S.
Man, so even China's talking junk. Well, what does the Prime Minister of Britain have to say? What are the Brits saying? Let's see what they are saying about this. Let's run the clip.
Well, I want to establish the facts first. I want to speak to President Trump. I want to speak to allies. As I say, I can be absolutely clear that we were not involved in that. And as you know, I always say and believe we should all uphold international law. But I think at this stage, fast-moving situation.
Other world leaders, even other countries like Russia and China, are using this moment to make America look unstable, unpredictable, and unfit to be the leader of the free world. So that's exactly what's happening with some of these other countries, especially with China and Russia. Like, hey, this is our perfect time to make America use this and kind of push it out to America. Like, hey, you can't trust them. They'll come to your country and take your stuff, right? So that's what's happening. Meanwhile, Trump is continuing with his attacks. And let's be honest, he's feeling emboldened. So he was recently asked about Greenland right after Maduro, right? This is just a few days ago. So what did Trump have to say about Greenland after all the smoke that they're getting from Maduro? What did he have to say about Greenland? So let's run the clip.
Greenland,
On Greenland now?
Yeah, on Greenland.
How did we come up to Greenland?
So, do you expect to take an action against Greenland?
Well, I don't want to talk about Greenland. Let's talk about Venezuela, Russia, Ukraine. We'll worry about Greenland in about 2 months. Let's talk about Greenland in 20 days.
On Venezuela.
Yeah, we took everything from Maduro, Venezuela, Greenland. We can talk about that in 2 months, 20 days. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? So obviously they might actually decide that they want to do this in other countries. But keep this in mind. What is motivating Trump? What does Trump have to say about this? And this is what Trump had to say, especially to the American people. So let's run that final clip.
That voted for me, yeah. Let me just tell you, the voters that voted for me are thrilled. They said, this is what we voted for.
There you have it. In Trump's mind, hey, y'all gave me a mandate. Y'all gave me the vote. So y'all voted for me to do this. Y'all pretty much empowered me to do whatever the heck I wanted to. And you all wanted this. No, you didn't want affordability. That's a hoax. You wanted me to do what I wanted to do. You voted for this. That's what Trump is telling the American people. So hopefully this video was helpful. You enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you do 3 things. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Take care, everybody.